Good evening, everybody. The prosecutor says money was the motive for setting a fire that killed a Hamilton firefighter. Attorneys for the two men charged say the evidence doesn't support that.
Testimony began today in the trial of Lester Parker and William Tucker. They're charged with murder and arson in the death of Patrick Wolterman. Local 12's Larry Davis was in the courtroom and is live now with details about exactly what the jury heard. Larry.
Hi, Cammie. It was nearly 2 years ago when firefighter Patrick Wolterman died while fighting a house fire here in Hamilton. Now the men charged with what prosecutors say was a scheme to collect insurance money are going on trial for arson and murder. Today, attorneys for both sides gave jurors a preview of what their cases will be. During his opening statement, Butler County Prosecutor Mike Gmoser told jurors it was Lester Parker who hatched a plan. He would have his nephew, Billy Tucker, set fire to his Pater Avenue home. Parker would collect the insurance money, and Tucker would get Parker's pills. Gmoser said it was simple greed. Parker's attorney, though, David Washington, said that Parker had nothing to do with what happened. Tucker's attorney, Tamara Sack, told jurors her client had an alibi, that he actually came to Hamilton from Richmond, Kentucky, that night and went to another home. The first prosecution witness took the stand today. A Hamilton fire lieutenant said the crews found heavy smoke and fire when they responded to the Pater Avenue home. Firefighter Patrick Wolterman and members of his crew made entry, and then later Wolterman fell through a floor into the basement.
We started hearing a pass alarm, which is an emergency device for a fireman whenever it can be triggered manually, or it can be triggered whenever there's no movement for 60 seconds. So we heard that alarm, and we knew that Patrick, at that time, we had pretty much a confirmed report that he was in there.
And Cammie, Lieutenant Adams says that Wolterman was then extricated from the burning home, and he was pronounced dead later at the hospital. Now, prosecutors say that Tucker got a ride from Richmond, Kentucky, his home, to Hamilton. He had a friend park the car a short distance away from the Pater Avenue home, and they say that when he returned back to that car, he was out of breath and carrying a gas can. Live in Hamilton, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Cammie, back to you.
All right, Larry, thank you. Both Parker and Tucker are charged with 2 counts of aggravated murder and arson. The trial could run up to 3 weeks.